Hi, my name is Ian Morgan and I want to tell you about my 2mm fine-scale model of Freshwater station on the Isle of Wight. I have been involved in many club layouts over the years, but apart from one micro layout, Freshwater is the first personal layout I've built since I was at school. I started building the layout as my entry in the Golden Jubilee Challenge of the 2mm Scale Association, which was in 2010. Progress was slower than expected, and the layout was just track on bare baseboards for the anniversary, although it all ran very well. I have used this layout to try out many new techniques and technologies, such as servo point control, 3D printing and static graphs. Since joining Merg, I've also moved to DCC and added a separate layout control bus. I have also improved my tree making and figure painting skills, and have finally produced some 2mm fine-scale steam locomotives that operate to the high standard I was aiming for. But 11 years on, and the layout is still not complete. It still needs the extensive coal yard to be built, along with a petrol station and garage, and plenty of smaller details. But the end is possibly in sight. This year I've finally built enough rolling stock that actually appeared on the island that I can retire the generic British Railways stock, including diesel locomotives, that have been used on the layout in the past. So let's drift back in time to those halcyon days of the 1930s, with sunshine and blue skies welcoming holidaymakers from the mainland. Alighting at Freshwater, they can head for their hotels and boarding houses around Tottenham Bay, blissfully unaware of the looming dark clouds of war heading their way. Fast forward a decade, and the holidaymakers are back, enjoying the sights and sounds of this corner of the Isle of Wight. The railways have served well, but shortages of maintenance and resources have taken their toll, and the railways are in a poor condition. The remedy? Nationalisation in 1948. However, apart from some new paint and a new name, little changed on the island. Indeed, not everything even received fresh paint. The line to Freshwater carried on valiantly, but despite the narrow winding roads on the island and petrol still being rationed, the line closed in 1953. My layout is set in the 5-year period that British Railways operated the line. Coal was the main freight traffic on the island. Passengers' luggage in advance travelled in covered vans, and some higher capacity PLVs appeared on the island to help handle this. A small amount of general merchandise was also transported as required. Passenger trains continued to run between Newport and Freshwater, but the old four-wheeled carriages had been replaced by second-hand bogie coaches before the war. So that is my freshwater layout today. The coal yard will get built, bogie passenger coaches should appear, and hopefully an LSWR Class 02 locomotive will join the Terriers. More variety of goods stock is also on the to-do list, but will it take another 10 years?